Hello ladies and gentlemen, Luke Rethke here again. Thought I was going to go to bed, but one more video. The cat was meowing outside, so I might as well get this done. So Shiny had been named by my 7-year-old nephew because he shined the light on her eyes and they shined. But when I got here, she didn't have a very shiny coat at all. In fact, she was pretty scraggly, pretty skinny. And I did it again. I fed, this is probably, I would say, the 6th animal, and I'm sorry, but I didn't take any before pictures, but this time I actually do have witnesses, and they pointed it out to me that, wow, that cat looks good. And I mean, honestly, it doesn't look all that great, but compared to how it was when I first got here about a month ago, it does look great. And all I did was change the water and change the food and probably upped the intake of food because for the most part, unless well, my dog doesn't seem to get to the food much, but there's another dog around here that will pull it out from underneath the bench and then eat the cat food for whatever reason. And so you can see the picture of the cat. You can go back and look at my videos of my dog, Patches, and see that video, hear what I had to say about that. But basically, changing the water and food within about a month brings these animals back to life. So I don't really, well, I do have an explanation. Just basically detoxing and getting rid of all the junk in their diet, or I shouldn't say all the junk, because I still give them, unfortunately, well, this is diamond food, which, you know, maybe a few little free advertising things here wouldn't hurt if it's a really good company and whatnot. But apparently diamond dog food, cat food, they don't advertise. They put all of their advertising money right into the product, so it's all word of mouth. And I heard this through a lady that owns a feed store, and she says, well, do you want to know what I feed my dog, or do you want to know what I recommend for you? And I said, yes. And so she told me. She says, well, since I own two actually big businesses, feed stores in Fort Collins, Colorado, both of them are right on Highway 287, College Avenue, Main Street, basically. Highway 287 is a federal highway. So she feeds a certain kind of food that costs a lot more than most people can afford. But she recommended, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's like, you know, it's still crunchy stuff, but it's all organic, natural, just pretty much the best crunchy food, processed food that you can get for animals. And she recommended most people, you can buy bulk diamond food, is what I've been giving them. And also they roam freely around, get fresh air and whatnot. And yeah, every single time within about a month. And also I give them, well, right now, spring water, natural spring water, because that's all I can find right now. And I have not purchased a Berkey or ProPure, but the animals look great, and I'm very proud of it. And also, yeah, I don't look the greatest right now, but I've been under a lot of stress and a lot of sleep deprivation and trying to kind of move a little bit, transition, and live with my parents for a little bit right now, before I'm actually moved. And yeah, it's been a little rough, and trying to live with just in a different situation, especially for a very health-minded person, that most people don't understand. But actually, my parents are doing a great job at understanding me, and well, I don't know that they understand, but they, like, I just will not eat certain foods because I can't tolerate gluten, for instance, and also nitrates in the bacon. So I had to take a drive, and it took, it wasn't a special trip, but it was about 100 miles, probably more than 100 miles round trip to get bacon that doesn't have nitrates, because that's just, I knew there would, I didn't actually go there for that reason, but I knew there'd be a lot of healthier products there because it's a larger town, and I'd heard that the certain store there carried them. And so anyway, I went up there shopping around, and lo and behold, I found my bacon. It is about $8 here for a 12-ounce package, which, I mean, I guess that's not that bad because my mom didn't fall over about the price like she does on some of the things that I buy. But anyway, there you go. Next time I will take a picture or video of the animal, whatever it is, before I start feeding it and changing the food or whatever. But if you can just see from the little experiments that I've done on animals and myself by changing my own diet and food and just trying to be active and whatnot. And you got to excuse me because it's like 1:30 in the morning, 20 to 2 actually. So need to go to bed, but can't stop working here. But changing the food and the water just almost instantly changes these animals, and they crave it. And the poor thing was dropped off here. I don't even know exactly if that's what happened, but a lot of times I guess the people that live in the smaller towns around here, if they don't want their animals, which is probably a lot better than taking to a kill center, but they'll just take them out in the country and drop them off. So if anyone that gets this video has done that, well, Shiny here is in good hands. Doesn't get a lot of attention, unfortunately. Kind of has the sniffles right now. Could probably use a lot more, but it has been very cold and it's not allowed in the house. Animals aren't really allowed in the house. They do put up with my dog, even though she's not the cleanest sometimes. But anyway, have a great night, everyone, and we'll talk to you soon.